So I appreciate this is a strange place to stop and film. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing. But we're on the border here of what I've been told is the historic centre. I'm yet to see the fortress, for which Fortaleza is named after, so it should be quite interesting. This is a nice little park here. It opens today. It is the historic park. I mean, it's not, thing is, when you travel enough, you get quite picky. I mean, it is nice, but compared to so many other places in the world, it's but a thimble. Yeah, imagine all the little old people, no doubt, speaking there, playing checkers, all that kind of thing when it hits lunchtime. There's also a big-ass tree over there, which I've filmed. Yeah, probably some of the first trees in the area. I went to the cathedral earlier, which is awful. Such a shame, again, the demise of Christian values, the destruction of Western tradition. And yeah, I just thought I'd have a little ramble, given that it's nice and early. I've got off a 33-hour bus, the magic number. And yeah, just pondering. And I was watching one of Silas's videos. Can't remember the name of this one. I think it was Blood and Sand 4, actually. And the end of it was really interesting to me because I looked quite recently at The Line, which is a project in Saudi Arabia among many of their projects. They're building a ski resort, they've got the box, they've got The Line, they've got the city of Neom, where the line ends. And the whole purpose is, it's all occultism, of course. Realistically, money is fake. It's just people believe that, you have to earn to make. In all respects, whether you're just, sweeping the floor or you're a multi-billionaire investing, it's all ludicrous. Money is now digital, and even pre-digital age, whoever had access to, printing presses for paper finance and, and mints for metals, it's infinite. No one's watching, and frankly, even if someone was watching, they'd be bought out, bribed, or killed if they said anything contrary to, the mass production of said currency. On paper, when it's all regulated supposedly by a government agency, you have figures stating we have X number of, gold guilders or whatever they're called, Dutch guilders in the old treasury. But realistically, it's infinite. If you have the capacity to create and print, if you have the technology to create and print, it doesn't even have to be in a designated, officialized place like a royal mint. You just have it in your back garden, or if you're a multi-trillionaire and you rule the world, like the Vanguard Corporation or BlackRock, you'd have just dozens of them and per square meter in some underground basement dishing out, multi-billion-dollar packets. My point is, that The Line is a project of occultism, like all the projects that we see, like all of this so-called old world architecture, which is actually more futuristic. People don't understand that the world works in a cycle and everything is just reset infinitely, and that technology that we have today existed thousands of years ago, and technology that we possess today, again, is but a thimble in the grand scheme of things. There's more that they have laid out and planned for the future that they choose to restrict access to for the general population. Of course, as you naturally would, if you're any business party, you're not going to allow your competition, i.e. the general public, because of course it's a class system whereby it's us against them, to have access to the same technology as you do, would you? It's just completely nonsensical. You wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do that, and they don't do that. But anyway, what was interesting in Silas's video is that The Line perfectly aligns to the temple of Ammon, or Atom, I can't remember which one. Either way, it's in Egypt, and it's on a perfect, it's linear to this, it's on the line of where where the line ends, the Saudi project in the city of Neom, which is, I believe, on the Gulf. So yeah, interesting stuff. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot. So I guess I'll end this little round here and hopefully walk over to what will be a nice fort in this sun before it gets too baking. It's going to be 32 today. So yeah, there's the port, there's the park. We already filmed the cathedral. There's some old buildings. You've had a rant, and now we continue on.